his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Vick now. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. First down, well done. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw, Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
The Sanders has got it complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Vick on 2nd down. And this one's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, Vick. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So in one play, you've lost an amount of yardage that our stat guy is still totaling up. Now there are mess-ups, and there are mess-ups. I think this falls in the latter category.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, but they're still left with about a mile to go on 3rd down. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for Vick. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they are going to set up shop at the 30.
a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 31 yards. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. The Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Noah Brown, 60 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now it's Jackson, rolling to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Quinnen Williams able to run him down for a loss of a yard. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Again, Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick is indeed good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Vick will look to throw on first down. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. On the move to his left. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Throwing, Vick. And that'll be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That throw by Vick, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. I mean, I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones who need to touch the ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Fourth down, Vick. Here's a diving catch right side. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll try and run with their fullback. Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Vick's throw pulled in by Renfro. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Patterson. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Cordero Patterson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Jackson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10.
Hey, middle.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
To throw again is Jackson. Steps away. And so close. He gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play action. It's Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. From a yard out. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Vic. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Vic now from the 50. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Vic now. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Vic to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Vic. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on deep.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final final 2 minutes of the game. This will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is 1st and 10. Now Michael Vick. He's got McLaurin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Vick to throw. That's caught by Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Vick. Rolling to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Quickly into the hands of Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Vick. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score Raiders 24, Texans 23. Jake Bailey set to
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Jackson. He'll get this complete to Collins. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identify.